reminder shows just what she lost.
Lost.
A souvenir from a previous life. Why hold with a hand when a hook will suffice? A souvenir from a previous life. Why hold with a hand when a hook will suffice? The warning light. Pay heed, seafarers, not to feel his bite. Business is best when bats need killing. A mercenary's file should receive top billing. Business is best when bats need killing. A mercenary's file should receive top billing.
Beauty in us all, however deformed we are.
Let me know how the raid works out for you.
For bed and dinner. Is this sanctuary run by saint or sinner? Always looking for names to besmirch. Where does this newsman conduct his research? Abandoned the overgrown, abandoned, the inmates set free. Madness could never be held in me. Madness. Hope shines brightly in a city this dark. Find the source of that signal and you'll soon hit your mark.
So who's controlling the militia now that the night's gone?
A bat uses these to see at night. The docs didn't work and his cure caused a fright. A bat uses these to see at night. The docs didn't work and his cure caused a fright. I bet you weren't invited to this lavish do. I wonder how many went dressed up as you.
Tearing out your pointy ears and frustration.
stands at our center that we may not weaken. A symbol of hope, a towering beacon. She stands at our center that we may not weaken. A symbol of hope, a towering beacon. Far away, the deflated brood roams, leaving behind.
What's that, Batman? You can't solve my riddles? Well, why is that, world's greatest detective? What? You're a fraud? Oh, no, don't break down in tears. Sorry, what was that? Eyes, the Riddler, and better than you? Oh, yes, you crybaby crusader. Yes.
Power consumed. An ancient order, lust for power consumed. Their patron saint is here entombed.
Scarecrow pulling this on Halloween. Guess he's got a sense of humor after all.
No! I had 4 times as much brow furrowing allocated to that riddle.
He saved the date, All Hallows Eve, but this calendar killer took his leave.
You know, the only thing that's missing is if that freak from Metropolis flew in here.
Spoiled child. His parents are dead. $1 million home for a spoiled child. His parents are dead, but his parties are wild. $1 million home for a spoiled child. His parents are dead, but his parties are wild.
Wild.
There's a crowd outside Wayne Manor.
This tumble-down ruin's not looking its best. What do you expect from the Penguin's old nest?
Nest.
I wish Joker's Funland was still open. No lines for the Ferris wheel.
Crusaders of old had a trusty steed. How much horsepower does a Dark Knight need? This cold corporation changed his life forever, curing his wife, now a chronic endeavor.
Man, this whole city's a...
He lives and dies in 7 days. This beast you've tamed, but his song still plays.
I saw it.
Following Granby, born on Monday, christened on Tuesday, married on Wednesday, took kill on Thursday, was on Friday, bride on Saturday, buried on Sunday. That was the end of the...
Roll up, for the Circus of Strange. This porcine professor is clearly deranged. Cyber's grim design. What has an angle but just one line?
Psycho killers.
Whatever else happens tonight, guys, I want you to know this was the best Halloween ever.
Much to tame. It doesn't take much to tame a cat. Make them wear this, and then call the bat. You forced this contraption over my brain. I'll reward you with punishment, debasement, and pain. Friends of the Waynes, though not as wealthy, their memorial ward keeps Gotham healthy. Friends of the Waynes, though not as wealthy, their memorial ward keeps Gotham. The highest building in Arkham City. A strange man worked here who took no pity.
Death traps. And you'd better solve it before some poor innocent soul attempts to save. The sin.
The Prince of Gotham sits high in his tower, yet this picture recalls a happier hour. Well. 25 riddles remain. By now your brain cells lay dying, strewn over your cerebral lining like allied soldiers across the beaches of... A former warden who had a strange turn. His appointment as mayor was a cause for concern. A former warden who had a strange turn. His appointment as mayor was a cause for concern.
I'm warning, this place is gonna have more plant life than a nature reserve. And we'll be the endangered species.
A natural cure for Scarecrow's doom. Your savior's gone, but still in bloom.
Give me half the money they spent on this army, and I'd kill the bat in 2 seconds.
Disarming, charming, quite the inquisitor. She'll pull back the veil, whoever her visitor.
This Arkham Knight was just like all the other losers who tried to beat the bat.
The League of Assassins stuck blades through hearts. Now they impale each other's art.
That's one name.
My, only 10 riddles remaining. You must be getting rather nervous at the thought of confronting me, right? Are you suffering from a mental split? Take out the trash before you defend it. Very well. When we fight, I will not go easy on you, but unleash the full force of my fury. You Force this contraption over my brain. I'll reward you with punishment, debasement, and pain. One riddle remaining. I don't understand. What I do know, Detective, is that you can't even fail correctly. Need something moved quickly in a freezer? This company's owned by a Cockney geezer.
A fluke, Detective. A very palpable fluke.
A bragging reporter's worse than a narc, but perhaps the assassin has found his mark. No, Dark Knight. Stag's pet is no figment. It's just lacking the usual pigment. No, Dark Knight. No. A visual artist with burning ambition. Prove he made movies before his ignition. A father figure? Don't make me laugh. You overwork and break your staff. She and her love are no longer together. She'll keep the flames burning forever and ever. She and her love are no longer together. She'll keep the flames burning forever and ever.
Open! Ever and ever.
Darkly inside the vengeance burns darkly inside the betrayed as they stare at reminders of debts unpaid. With a fluffy white coat and ears standing tall, one burrowed the hole in which Alice did fall. A psychotic doctor who caught the fear bug, the fruits of his research. A powerful drug. Psychotic.